Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Eric. Previously we learned about trade lines. We learned where we should execute the market, and we learned how to draw trend lines. As you can see, this currency still was bearish, and if you could have drawn this trend line here, so here you could see how the market changed from being bearish to being bullish. So you can see the point where it was a nice buy because the market changed its direction from downward trend to upward trend. I hope you watched my previous videos. We talked about market trends, downtrend and uptrend. So you can see this market change from being bullish, from being bearish to being bullish. So I just told you the previous market performances usually predict the future market performance. So through that we can predict what is likely to happen. For instance, this market might go all the way to this resistance here, to this high peak, the previous high level here. So today I want us to learn about how do you calculate this distance. If you could have bought here, this point here, how do you know, or how do you calculate this distance all the way from here to this point here? Because if you could have bought here, you could have the market reached to this point. So that means this distance could have given you money. If you could have sold here or here, you could have still have made money because the market came all the way down. So how do you know that distance? How do you know the distance the market has moved? We usually measure the distance which the market has covered through pips. We use pips to measure the distance, to calculate the distance, and also to set our targets, to set our take profits and our stop loss levels. So what is a pip? A pip is just a hundred of 1%, or it is just the 40 decimal after the decimal place. As you can see, this market is here. We have it is currently it is on 1.35555. So if we can count the 40 decimal, I mean the 40 digit from the decimal point or decimal place, we could count 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth decimal, as you can see, is 5. So that is the pip. That is what we measure. That is what we use to measure the distance. It is just a unit measurement that expresses a change in currency movement. So, for instance, to know how the distance has moved, we can just take this point here. You can see this point is it moved from 1.3364. So the fifth digit, we don't actually count it. It doesn't make sense. It is called a pipette. It makes a very little significance. So we count from the fourth digit. So from here to this point here, where the market is currently, we subtract this from this, because here you can see the market, this is higher and this is lower. The market was going up. So when you calculate that one, this is what we use here. When you click this, it will give you a measure. See, this one is a measure. We use this one as a ruler to measure those pips. So if you place it there and to that point there, it will tell you it's around it's around 19 pips. It's around 199 pips, 199 pips. So how do you know these pips? When you take this point here to this point here, when you subtract this one from this one, you will find it's around 199 pips. So that is how we use to measure the market. So what you do actually, when, for instance, you are executing your market from this point, you will place your stop loss at this point here, at this point, which will be around 80 pips. And then your take profit can be up here, or according to your analysis here, which will be 100 pips. So that is how we use pips to calculate market movement and to know how the market has moved. For instance, if the market moves from If the market moves from 1.355 let's say 2 to 1.35612. So when you subtract this one from this one, or this one from this one, because this has the higher value, you'll realize that we say we count the fourth decimal, the place from the fourth digit from the decimal place. So when we count this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, this one, it means the market moved 10 pips, because you will subtract this one from this one and you'll get 10 pips. So I hope you understand. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. If you have any question, you can comment at the comment section, and I'll get back to you. And in the next videos, we'll learn how to set take profits and stop losses. Thank you.